Hello, Ghosties. This is Pheno, and today we're back with some more Duelyst, and we're gonna knock out a quest today. See what we have. We have Lionar Challenge. So we have a wonderful deck that we had a lot of fun with last week to play. When I crafted up a second silver, I already added it to the deck, so we're gonna just rock out the Lionar mech deck this week, I guess. Or today, anyway. See if it is more viable than our Vanar mech decks, because this week didn't go very well so far. So hopefully we can get a little bit better luck this time around. Lots of big pulls that we just... It's a really bad starting hand. It's a little bit better. Still not ideal, but it's much, much better. I love silver. I love silver's effect. Silver is really cool, like legitimately, especially if silver's on the board when Mechazar comes down, or around when Mechazar comes down. Just a very, very powerful card, across the board. I mean, it's just very hard to argue. I'm that guy, because why not? All right, we'll just hold on to it. So we're most likely, it could be a Golem deck that we're playing against. I actually have tossed together a Golem Vitruvian deck that I'm gonna give a go for Friday's episode. I haven't played a Golem Vet deck in quite some time, and it was one of the decks that broke when I went through and discarded or broke down a lot of my cards. So I figured it might be time to give it another go. I don't think he's very excited to have to play a little bit more aggressively. It's a cool Xerix, though. It's a really cool general. Good trades. Good trades. I'm very jealous of that turn he just had. Let's replace silver. We currently do not have... We don't have an ideal turn here. It was an awful turn. We don't have a lot of very good cards currently in our hand. We're not riding curve right now, and we were sneaky and managed to steal his mana. But the price we have paid for that was the impact that we are currently facing now. I will fight you. Let's replace Martyrdom. It looks like it's going to be quite some time before we can see Mechazar. We're only 2 cards into him potentially even coming down. I do think that the removal of all of his minions right there was the proper play. And he's got us pinned in, which is really not cool. Primarily just because I don't have a way out. I can't... Ugh. Yeah, it's over. We're top decking for our life right now. He's got so many low-cost minions that he's just flooding me. Probably why his name is called Zoo. It's basically what he's playing here. It's just a low-cost wreck deck. I could not, for the life of me, escape. I'm assuming the farther in, if we manage to climb any farther, the more of those types of decks we're going to see. I really want to try to keep the content, like, really fresh and try playing different decks throughout the week. But I'm starting to realize, like, what is up with this freaking hand? I'm starting to realize that it's just awful starting hands. These are some of the worst hands I think we've ever had. A lot of our potential for playing really fun gimmicky decks gets lost the farther into ladder we make it. Kind of like with a situation like this, like I have literally nothing I can play. Just concerning. I was thinking about removing certain cards to get more Mechazar pull cards. One of the issues, I would say, that this deck and my other Mechazar deck this week is the fact that getting Mechazar out seems to be taking a little too long. We'll see. We'll see if we can speed it up a little bit. I think we can speed it up a little bit. I mean, we already lost a game in like 6 minutes. It's pretty quick. That is a pretty quick amount of time to... I don't know what that card is he just played. He's playing stuff I don't know. Destroy a friendly minion to turn the space into exhuming sand. Reactivate and take control of an enemy minion with 2 or less attack until the end of the turn. Well, aren't you just a lovely little... Yeah. He knows what I'm saying. He knows what I'm saying. Yeah, we don't need none of that. I don't know why I attacked that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I attacked that. It certainly did not need to be attacked. We are severely lacking any form of mech in our hand. I mean, we have Metal Tooth, but he's not really great without, you know, a fellow card. Your general gains blast. All right. Well, that's a whole lot of not fun. Let's replace this. Looking for a mech minion of some sort. Staggering our dudes is going to be a big thing now. Let's martyrdom him. No, he's at full health. Let's just do that. Get a little bit of card draw. No reason not to attack it right now. We did get the EMP. But again, we're ramping a little slower than I'd like. I think he was relying on the exhuming sand. I think that was something he really wanted. And I think silencing it was a good play. What was that? Whenever your general destroys a minion, summon a copy of it nearby. Okay. What? Even when it's one of mine? Interesting. Huh. I guess that makes more sense. Never mind. Whenever you're general, not whenever the general destroys a minion. I mean, it's a free minion. If he plays it right, he can get the same minion. So now he can move his general down, kill it, grab it. Loses the artifact. That's fine. I can't imagine he cares. That was rude. Alright, what are we sitting at? 7 mana. So let's drop him right here. And then do this. End our turn. I was debating on replacing EMP, but I want to see what he plays. We can always replace him at the start of the turn. Okay, so he's just buying time. I can't get him close enough. I wasn't sure if I'd actually be able to do that. I'm glad it worked, to be perfectly honest. I was like, is that going to work? So the mech deck gets us a win. Lost AFK, yeah. Alright, see, that is a starting hand to be proud of. He's got 300 wins with Vinar, so he's a fellow Vinar lover. Well done. Well good. I'm full on with him. He still doesn't have the new skin, though. The different skin. I want the new skin. Or the different skin, I should say, not the new skin. I really want it. Alright. So, if we drop him here, it gives us 1 mana. But if we drop him here, it gives us 1 mana, which is going to give us a total of 5 mana. So I think we drop him here, and then we drop him here. Then we replace this. We have Mechazar in hand now. So we're riding the ramp really nicely. We'll see what he does. He's running Shivers. I've always thought Shivers was a really cool card, but in the past when I've asked you guys if you think I should run him, you guys have said no. I think he's a pretty cool card. The downside is he didn't infiltrate with him. That was a lot of damage to get rid of that. Alright, so we're at 80%. I'm making sure our general does not line up with any of our guys. I almost dropped this dude here, but that would have been a huge mistake. The more we can keep scattered, the better. Again, next turn we do have Mechazar ready to come out. We have a little bit more minion control with Lasting Judgment. Which we're actually going to be able to see here. Keep our enemy, all of our characters in separate columns. We got another Lasting Judgment. I actually really enjoy playing this deck. It's a lot of fun. I'm not sure what I'm going to play for Friday's episode yet. I haven't really decided. I'm kind of up in the air. I think I want to play a little bit more with Reptilio's Magmar recommendation deck. I had a lot of fun playing that last week. And I also do have the Vitruvian Golem deck, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. Whenever a friendly minion is destroyed. Alright, well. Shucks. That's a rather brutal looking creature. Let's replace this. Whenever a friendly minion is destroyed, your opponent takes control of this minion. So I'm expecting the silence to come out for Mechazor. I'd be shocked if there isn't a silence to come out for Mechazor. There it is. No! Worse than silence. Because now he's useless. It's not a bad battle pet. He just gave me control of this. Does he not realize that? Oh, maybe he didn't. I wanted control of that. Alright, so we finally have something to put in front of this stupid thing. This thing is hard to play around. I'm not gonna lie. Because I don't have anything to deal with it. And he's not playing minions, which is obnoxious. He didn't move it, though, which is certainly interesting. If he has another one of those cards. Oh my word. He's stopping everything. Why is he not moving it? He's confusing me and I don't like it. I'm trying to figure out what he is up to. He's not attacking with it. Ah, you... Oh... Crap on a cracker. Yes, do that. Move your general close to me. Yes. So this will give me this minion. Right? He's mine now, right? Right? Yeah, he's mine. So in order to make that happen, we had to heal him, but... So what happens if he silences him now? Does the card stay mine? I'd actually like to know. I really would. If he silences this card, does it become mine now? This is an intense match. I don't want to lose him. And if I lose my Metal Tooth, I lose him. So Metal Tooth's going to come hang out with me. This card is boggling my mind on how it actually works. Whenever a friendly minion is destroyed, your opponent takes control of this minion. Which means if one of my minions dies right now, he will take control of it. Like that. So this now belongs to him. Oh. So that's a problem. So now he becomes mine. This thing is incredibly infuriating to deal with. Well, that's not good. He let me keep it, though. It's mine now, and he silenced it. Probably because he knows that I can't outrun EMP. But you know who can outrun EMP? Mechazar 2! That's who. Whew, we are on the edge of our seats, folks. Wow. This is nuts. This is legitimately crazy. Primarily because I honestly myself am not 100% sure what's about to happen. We drop silver. Alright, so we need to kill this. How do we make all of that happen? We replace him. Alright, so we do... this. This. Then we end our turn. Our entire board has ranged. Our entire board has frenzy. That's depressing. Again, it's okay. It's a minor mistake. Oh, come on, man. I mean, I have lethal once his stupid shield goes away. He's got to be able to deal 8 damage to me in one turn with one card. As long as I don't stand in the middle of the board, I'm pretty sure I've got this one. We did it. We did it, guys. Well, that game went on forever. That was a much longer game than anticipated. That is for sure. How many more do we need? We need one more with a lion our deck. So let's see if we can get that final win with Lionar. Looking over, I've clocked 114 hours now. I would love to know how long you guys have been playing Duelyst down in the comment section below. Leave your hours. I'm interested in how long you guys have been playing. If you play the game after, obviously. If you don't play the game, you should check it out because it's pretty good. It's pretty legit. Oh, we are fairly similar. He's sitting over in silver. We got a fairly decent curve. So let's see what we can make happen. We're both sitting relatively new players with only 100 wins under each of our belts with a faction. All right, off we go. Snagging the mana does not benefit me in any way. So I'm just going to spread out my forces. If it had benefited me, potentially, I could have seen myself trying to grab it, but just because it doesn't, there's no reason to do that. We are playing against Mr. Ripper Egg, so anything could happen when playing against a Ripper Egg opponent. We saw crazy grow happen in the past. We've seen a lot of crazy decks have come out of our Magmar opponents. Magmar and Abyssian have some crazy potential. Especially with plays like that. And we're unable to reach him. But we're going to just get rid of the stupid egg. Ain't nobody got time for the egg. All right. Feeling pretty good. We've got a nice little formation going on. We've got the Metal Tooth. We've got the Snipe. So we're able to potentially clear. Although at 4 mana, I think Plasma Storm is 5. So I don't think he has any board clears right now. But next turn, he could very well wipe our entire board. What is he doing clicking over here? What are you up to? What is your play? But yeah, I really would. I'd love to know how long you guys have been playing the game down in the comment section below. Just drop it down there. Oh, you crafty, crafty guy, you. Oh, I see. I see how it's going to be. You're going to play it like that. Buff him up. I'm okay with our current hand. There's Martyrdom, which is also very nice for whatever he might try to play. I'm expecting him to back off a little bit. There's no reason for him to continue being this aggressive. Now he has a bit of a reason to continue being this aggressive. All right, so let's just get rid of his pretty little claws. Let's replace him for right now. That was a mistake. We should not have done that. It's okay. EMP is a phenomenal counter against Magmar, so I mean we're still sitting in a pretty good spot potentially less a good spot right now. Primarily because we can't play EMP right now. Let's replace EMP. And then do this. Play him a little bit aggressively. Not so far off. Luckily, playing against Magmar, we're not going to run into a lot of silence unless he has cards that are outside of his faction. I think he has one silence card that pertains to a Magmar faction. But there it is. He's running it outside of his faction, which is fine. We're still running a 6/6 on the board, which is still a terrifying threat. He's determined to try to get those stupid Ripper eggs out. We don't need 2 silvers. We will, however, definitely take full advantage of 1 silver. Which gives our Magmar ranged again. We missed out on the free buff. It's my bad. It's those little plays that I know bother some of you guys watching, but I'm working on it, trying to make sure that there are as few of them as possible. We're sitting in a very threatening spot right now. Alright, he's a new card that I've never seen. At the end of your turn, summon an egg nearby. Okay, and he has Rebirth. So he's a prime candidate for getting some silence. But at the same time, we can just do this. And now we just win. It's a wonderful way to wrap up today's episode, though. Ooh, well played. That was good. I gotta give him... He needs a little bit of credit for that. It was a good play. I'm actually like sincerely curious to see what else he does. We have this monster about to come out. These guys here are a pretty good combo as well. All right. That damn Ripper egg. Pretty sure that was the right play. He's good at dragging it out. That's for sure. He's done a very good job top decking his way to survival. But that's game. Hopefully he just goes down with honor. But there we go. Well played to you as well, sir. He's not. He's gonna... Well, it's kind of honorable. He could have just not wasted the time in attacking that, but we'll give him a tip. That was fun. 3 wins in a row. The mech deck, it gets the wins in its current iteration. It's a lot of fun. The mech Lionar deck is actually doing far better than the Venar. If you guys do have any fun Venar recommendations for the mech deck that I haven't seen yet, as of recording this, please leave it down in the box below if you haven't already left it in the previous video. Yeah, I'd love to get a Venar mech deck running and great that really just has mechs. And I think that's why the Lionar deck works so well, is it is mechs and it does well and it's a blast to play. So we have enough for one wonderful little orb. So let's go buy ourselves one little wonderful orb. Success. Let's open up this bad boy. Yes. Means we probably won't be able to open much on Friday, but all right. Nothing too great. We got a young Silithar, a Keshrai Fanblade, a Mana Forger, Kinetic Equilibrium, and a Prismatic Illusionist. They're cards that we now have. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of Duelyst, please feel free to leave a like down in the comment box below. Down below. Leave a comment down in the comment box below. Let me know what you guys think of the deck. Let me know what you guys think of how I played it. And yeah, tune into some other great content here on the channel. If you enjoy this game, I highly recommend checking out Mini Masters as well. It's very fun. It's got cards. Feel free to check out most of the games here on the channel if you like card games. Yeah, thank you all very much. And as always, till the next video. I completely blanked right there. It's been a long day.